The Indy 6-hour road endurance event is a relatively short multi-class special iRacing event that runs every September. The course used combines elements of the famous Indy oval circuit and some low-speed techie infield stuff, what is generally considered a bit of a measure of patience and quality. I ran this race with my SRG teammate Andrew, and this is how we got on. I didn't practice loads for this one, about 250 laps, but that was enough for me to get used to the course and the car. Up until this event, I'd actually never driven Indy Road before, so I did have to purchase it for the 6 hour, just to give you a bit of context. I'm definitely on the lower end of the driver skill too, about 1.7k iRating. Right at the last minute, about 48 hours before the race even started, we both decided to buy the freshly released McLaren 720S Evo and try that, and much to our surprise, we really enjoyed it, so that's the car we went with for the race as a whole. We felt it was just better balanced than the M4, and given I'd only ever driven mid-engine GT3s on these endurance events, I felt like that was probably the one worth going with. Alright motor racing fans, today I'm going to teach you all about the Indy road spot and where you should be passing. In multi-class, it is the job of the faster car to safely pass the slower car. This is not Formula 1, this is IMSA style. The slower car doesn't have to pull over, although it is courteous to make a little bit of extra room, but they don't have to just completely destroy their line for the faster class to get past. There are two perfect places to pass on Indy Road. Firstly, you've got the home straight along the bottom here, just before T1, big old braking zone in here, really good place to stop. It's a little bit tight going into the corner, but otherwise, great little braking zone. And secondly, and probably the best one, is this next straight. After the chicane, this massive old braking zone here into this corner here. This is a brilliant place to pass, mostly because it's really wide. You can get lots of cars down here. If you, a prototype, or any other class of car to be honest, try and pass someone in this very tight chicane here, you are a cretin.
You are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat. I hope Brighton get relegated.
Back to the race. Sorry about that, got a bit flustered. We sent Andrew out to qualify because he had the run of the faster laps in practice, so I thought it best to put him up there.
Thanks.
He set down a great time of 1:26.389, putting us in the 12th spot to start, firmly in the top half of the grid to start the race.
They're going. The GTPs are going.
It is. I was actually first in the car for the race, and my only goal really was to finish this first hour-ish long stint, keeping the thing out of danger. A bit of a tall order given the sheer amount of carnage that unfolded in the first few laps of the race. It was kind of crazy. Cars were going out left and right, and somehow I managed to just keep it going, even when the GTPs and LMP2 prototypes came through.
There you go. The left. Nice.
I think that took out P1.
Yeah, he slowed up at least. So left. Yep, nice. Holy fuck. Oh my god.
I am so glad I spotted that in the last second.
Holy shit, how pissed would you be?
Oh my god. I just missed my braking marker.
Oh,
I'm so sorry if that I
Nice move.
I did not mean to do that.
You can miss your marker more often. I don't mind. Like, that was good. Outside.
Oh my goodness. I did have a bit of a moment with a GTP, but thankfully no major damage, and it was just a racing incident. I kept it out of the wall and ended my first stint in P4, which I was actually ecstatic about at the time. Top 5 in the first stint. I was really looking forward to potentially getting a podium in this race. From P12 to P3 and back down to P5, I'll take that.
Good stint, brother.
Thank you.
Position. We got cold.
Like, what the fuck was that?
Shit. Did I distract you?
No, no, did you?
Sorry, I just got back.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
Deserve this penalty. Blue flag.
Oh, it's the fucking GTP. For Andrew's first stint, he unfortunately got caught up in a death chicane moment with a GTP. This was honestly super frustrating and we were both really fuming at this point. We came in for 4 minutes of optionals, as our thought process was we'd likely have a safer race if the car we were racing in didn't have any damage or grip issues.
Keep it up. There's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. Blue flag.
You're not passing there.
There's a faster class on your right.
What the
Your right.
fuck is he
Your right.
doing?
Blue flag. Left side. Clear left. Car right.
My God.
Clear right.
Oh, what did I witness there?
I know I hadn't done heaps of practice for this one, but I fell in my groove and my element. Flow state is the phrase that comes to mind. Nothing crazy happened in this stint, it just felt good, it felt consistent, and the lap times were reflecting that as well.
These are sensational laps. Just
Thanks.
so you're aware. So we're kind of in no man's land.
Right side's clear.
Two laps ahead and 2 laps behind.
Okay.
But your pace is the fastest, so
Nice, we'll see what we can do, see if we can make up those
Yep.
spots.
28.34.
yep, for sure.
Andrew's next stint started great as well. He was really feeling the car. We both felt like this McLaren was brilliant. And the circuit, we had great pace. We were almost at P1 levels of pace, winning pace. His stint went exceptionally well, and at this point we both had our hopes up for maybe a top 5, maybe even a podium finish.
On your left. Still a clear left.
I thought I was going to run into the back of him for a second. Alright.
Incredible times here, by the way.
Thank you, sir. I am pushing. I don't know if I should be, but
I mean, it seems to be working, and you're driving safe, so yeah, I don't see why not.
this car feels so good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
I'm glad we chose it. More enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
I really didn't enjoy the one IMSA race I did with the BMW.
I think we quite comfortably have top 5 pace. Probably podium pace, if I'm honest.
Now leading.
At this point, I believe you're right. That makes that accident even more frustrating.
Sure. But it also
I was pretty frustrated.
yeah, it also gives me hope that there are positions we can make here on pace alone. But then he got taken out by a GTP in a netcode incident and went straight into the wall, which resulted in an unfortunate and really unnecessary meatball.
Just understeered a little bit into him.
It's all good, man. That's happened to me. Oh shit, a meatball?
Are you good to jump in?
Yeah, I can jump in. What the fuck?
Sorry, dude.
No, it's all good. I mean, I didn't think it would be a meatball. So I feel like we've had a bigger shunt than that and it's not been a meatball. I don't know. Unfortunately, it wasn't really anyone's fault and instead just a massive iRacing netcode problem.
7 fucking minutes.
Really?
8 minutes in total.
What the fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me? That seems harsh.
That's really harsh.
2. Lead car
Well, I think that rules us out of a top 5.
Sorry, dude. I don't know what the fuck to say. Like,
Nah, man, you don't have to apologise. That's just one of those things.
oh, it's such a light tap.
I
You
know,
gotta be
I know.
kidding me.
I took the 8 minutes of total repairs and headed out for my third and final stint. Again, my pace felt good and I felt pretty relaxed given I was racing what I'd been told was a bit of a bloodbath at the time.
left side. Clear left. Car right. Right side's clear. Blue flag.
Don't know what happened there. Did I just kill someone?
No, that was P1, like, in GT3. He wanted to kind of dive in the inside. I don't know. It was just, you were making a move, and I think he wanted to make a move too, but
Fair enough.
you were there first, so all good.
I did get sent up the inside by the death
Don't do
chicane
it.
by this absolute prick,
I'm blocking you off, mate.
Doing it.
What?
Clear left.
but thankfully I kept it out of the wall or any kind of other danger besides a little bit of lost paint and
Another
lap time.
4X.
But generally, I felt I'd done pretty well for this race and headed into the pits for the final time with a bit of a sense of pride, which is the first time I've ever had that in one of these videos. It'd all come down to this. Andrew got in the car for the final stint and put in some solid laps. We're 10 seconds behind P7.
Keep doing it. That last lap was a 127.35.
We knew after the meatball and several minutes of repairs that we were definitely not going to get the podium this time around. We really thought we could achieve a top 5 though, and that's what Andrew carried on aiming for with this crazy energy and great lap times, keeping the thing really consistent. That was until this moment.
Oh, it's shit. It's all kicking off here.
Blue flag.
It's none of the guys that we want. We want to die.
We need to slow down, give back some time.
Ah, nice.
How's that? Yeah, that's 8 minutes of repairs.
That's our race.
Well, it's that one curve took me.
That was the least cool. Yep, the Destricane really was the thing that ended our race. Kind of hint is in the name, right? It was right at the end, and we did finish off the laps that we did have after the heaps of repair time that we incurred. But the chances of a top 5 were over, and you know what? We didn't even manage top 10.
Yeah, there you go. That might be it.
So that was our iRacing Indy 6 hour. What were the takeaways? Well, that we had some really good pace for practice that generally wasn't insane. That the McLaren is a wonderful thing to drive in the GT3 class, and we'll be looking at that going forward. The Indy road can be a cruel, unforgiving beast at times. And if you pass as a prototype in the Destricane, you're a
Yeah, with me, that's a deal, right?